You're watching the Firearms Channel.com.
Hi, I'm Max Martin for the Firearms Channel.com, here at the Sands Convention Center at Las Vegas for the 2011 SHOT Show. The SHOT Show is the industry's largest annual event. It's not a consumer show, but we're taking you behind the scenes to show you what's hot and what's new, which is why we're here at the Ruger booth. And with me is Ken Jorgensen. You are the Director of Media Relations for Ruger. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Max.
We're standing next to a very interesting display. Tell me about what we're looking at.
Well, what we're looking at is the first gun that Ruger ever made, as well as the 25 millionth gun Ruger ever made. Of course, the first gun was the beginning of the whole Ruger rimfire series that today is still a very popular series. It's gone through the standard model, which this is, and then the Mark I, the Mark II, and today we have the Mark III. You know, extremely popular 22 pistols. And then we have an SR9C, which is a 25th millionth handgun Ruger made.
That's kind of hard to say, the 25th million handgun ever made by Ruger.
It is. It's a bit of a tongue tie. Yeah, the 25th millionth gun overall. And of course, you know, that's only a little over 50 years. I mean, Ruger was founded in 1949, so like a little bit 60 years. So, I mean, it's not a long, long life. And to have that many guns made in that period of time certainly says something about the ability of Ruger.
Ken, the Ruger LC9, recently introduced. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, the LC9 is a very compact 9mm pistol. You may recall a couple of years ago, Ruger introduced the LCP. It was a .380, and it was a tremendous hit, except a lot of people says, oh, but you need a 9mm. So here it is. This is a small 9mm, really just slightly larger than the .380. It's less than an inch wide. It has a 7+1 capacity, a 9mm, very flat, double action only, really good 3-dot sights on it. This is a great little pistol, and we've already had tremendous response to it.
And already available in stores.
It will start shipping in February.
Ruger, rugged, reliable firearms, and a practical expression of that is found in the new Ruger Gunsite Scout Rifle. Ken, tell me about it.
Well, the Gunsite Scout Rifle is kind of the next generation of what we had as a Frontier rifle 2 or 3 years ago. Frontier rifle was designed for hunting, and it had a forward-mounted sight bridge, and it was really designed to put a scout scope on, hunt both eyes open, but that's not really something Americans tend to do. But what it did happen is a number of writers in writing about that gun said, you're almost there to be a scout rifle. A few more little things, you could build a scout rifle. So we sat down with the people at Gunsite, and of course that's where the scout rifle came from. Colonel Cooper, the founder of Gunsite, was the original proponent, developer of the scout rifle. And he had some general ideas about what a scout rifle should be. So we sat down with the Gunsite people and says, how do we make it happen? And so we came up with this gun that has a number of variations from what the Frontier was. Probably one of the things is that this forward mount here, which is a Picatinny rail, gives you the option of using a scout scope. Gives you the option of putting a red dot. If you want to go conventional optics, you can take off this rear sight and you have your conventional scope mounting. The rings come with the gun. If you want to shoot iron sights, this gun comes with Mini 14 style iron sights, your protected front blade, your peep sight rear blade. So, you know, the sighting options are covered. Probably the thing that sets this gun apart most from a Ruger, though, is this detachable magazine. This is a 10-round magazine. This is a .308 caliber rifle. We have 5 and 10-round mags for it. And this is really a pretty neat setup because you have the ability to change magazines quickly. .308 is a potent round, and that's really one of the things that Colonel Cooper said. You know, he said a scout rifle should be in a caliber that's easily available. .308 is one of the most easily available international rounds. So, you know, we had that. A couple other things real quickly is it has a flash suppressor on it, which gives you the ability to remove the flash suppressor. You have a threaded barrel for other attachments. And one of the things I really like is it comes with a 1/2 inch spacer in the buttstock here, but it comes with 2 more. So you can change the length of pull on this from 12 1/4 or 12 3/4 to 14 1/4. So it really fits a lot of different people.
Now let me ask you this. I know you shoot. I know you're very good. What's one of the things you really like about this rifle?
Well, one thing I like about it is I had a lot to do with it. So, I mean, this is a rifle that I really wanted to you know, see happen. Probably the thing I like about it most is, in my mind, this is the one rifle to have. You can only have one rifle.
Sounds great. Thank you very much. One rifle, have this one rifle, one firearms, Ruger. For the FirearmsChannel.com, I'm Max Martin. Thanks for watching.
You're watching the Firearms Channel.com.